All right, today we're going to continue talking about area. It's kind of volume 2. Last video we talked about area and perimeter. Today we're going to just focus in on area. So to review, area is the amount of space inside of an object. So think about it like mowing the grass. You're going to mow everything inside of your yard. So again, if this is my rectangle, to figure out the area, I'm going to fill it in with my square units. And this is going to tell me my area. So this rectangle has 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each row. It kind of looks like an array, and when we use arrays, we use multiplication. So the area of this object, if I count all of my squares, is going to be 20 square units. But let's look at it as multiplication. To figure out the area of an object, you multiply the length of an object by the width of an object. So as you can see, the length of the object is how tall it is, and the width of the object is how wide it is. And so we could say length times width equals area, all abbreviated. So let's try that out. Here's my rectangle. Let's say that the length of this rectangle is 6 feet long. And let's say that the width of this rectangle is 9 feet long. So I could go and fill in my rectangle with little squares, or I can use multiplication. So I know that this is 6 feet times 9 feet. And if you can imagine it, that I have 6 squares here and 9 squares in each row would give me 6 times 9. So I can use whichever strategy that I want. I can use equal groups, I can use a number line, I can use repeated addition, but all to figure out that 6 times 9 is 54. Now before we talked about how it was 21 square units, because I would put 20 square units, I would put 20 squares inside of my rectangle. Well, I'm looking at squares inside of my rectangle would be 1 foot squares. So if I have 54 1-foot squares in there, my answer would be 54 square feet. So tomorrow in class, we're going to talk a little bit more about how we can use multiplication to find the area of an object.